Hey everyone, I'm Luke Lewis and we're at the famous Greek Street restaurant. Now this restaurant has only been open for a few weeks and Mr. Peter will expound on that in a second, but they have already made a huge footprint in Jacksonville.
Yeah, sure. My sister and I grew up in the restaurant business, and I left the restaurant business in my early 20s. I've been a lifelong entrepreneur and businessman. My sister never left the restaurant business. She's a career chef, corporate dining. She's got all the certifications and has been in restaurants her whole life.
And she does an awesome job, by the way.
So yeah, I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So we haven't lived near each other since we were teenagers and we were in the restaurants together, but it's been our whole life. We've gone separate ways. We've always been close. And she was in Tallahassee doing the restaurants. And the last few years I've been doing manufacturing and wholesaling. That's my main business. And part of me just missed the restaurant business. I entertain a lot in my house, and we do Greek Easters at my house, lamb in the yard, that kind of stuff. And, my sister would come help me host it every year, and everybody was saying to me, Peter, we need Greek food. There's no real Greek food in this town, you know. So this is back in my mind, but I've been doing manufacturing and wholesaling for about 8 to 10 years now. But again, it's been floating in my mind, you know, I would almost do a restaurant again. So my sister got really frustrated with corporate dining, and she called me one day and said, I gave notice, I don't want to do corporate dining, it's not what I love. And she was in Tallahassee at the time, and I said, you don't think I'm crazy, but what do you say you move to Jackson and we open a restaurant together? And she goes, you can't be serious. What about your other? I said, I am. I said, I miss it. I said, do your homework, look for Greek food in Jacksonville. And she got back to me, she's like, I cannot believe the lack of authentic Greek food in this town. I said, what do you say? Move over here and we'll open a restaurant together. So from the time we had the conversation, within 60 days, we opened the restaurant.
That moves really fast.
Really, that's how I do things. And so yeah, we're a brother-sister team. She's just killing it in the kitchen. I had some ideas for modern Greek colors and look. So I'm running the front of the house and she's running the kitchen.
Wow. So what about this location? Did you want this location specifically, or was it a matter of availability?
Availability. If you don't mind, all food is her. Like what I joke around and say with the food passes in the restaurant, where from that line forward is me. From that line, so anything to do with food, I don't know. But in the front, so I actually was doing the business homework on the front side. We like this location because you and F are so close. Now we're a little set back from the highway, but we're close to 295. That's really good because we're getting people from Atlantic, from Bay Meadows. It's an easy jump.
Absolutely.
And UNF is real good for us. We've already had some fun stuff going on there. And Townsend Falls is a mile away. So it's got the benefits of a real busy area, but not the overhead of town center.
I mean, the location is awesome because I came all the way from San Pablo by Mayo Clinic, and it took me 7 minutes.
Right.
Easy.
Exactly.
I was doing the speed limit.
Yeah. I live in Ponte Beach, but Butler 295 to Beach.
Exactly.
I'm here, yeah.
Exactly. So did you develop the menu yourself from scratch, or?
It was from scratch, yeah. And Peter kind of challenged me to put some modern twists on some things. And it was funny because once I started developing the menu, it just seemed to all really flow. We came up with some exciting new dishes, new versions. We wanted to really make sure that we honored our Greek heritage, but still bring in something modern, something new, because people are much more aware, I think, these days, it's eating healthier and more experimental in what they eat. So we kind of have, I think, a pretty good mix of both. We've got the traditional things, like the gyro with the tzatziki and the way people are used to it, but then we also created the feta bread with the Aegean slaw that's got a little tang, even available hot, spicy hot. So we kind of blended both to give people a lot of options. I'm really sticking to doing things fresh, from scratch. I make my own Greek yogurt. The tzatziki we make our own Greek yogurt. Almost everything's from scratch. So
hummus, spinach pies.
Spinach pies, all of that. The ramadas, the gravy. That was kind of a sticking point because everybody uses the ones that are canned that are just rice in the middle, but that's not what we grew up eating. So we brought that onto the menu by popular request, and now we're making our own ramadas that involve the gravy and rice inside. So we try and really incorporate what our customers are telling us. Again, with UNF right here, we have a lot of young people that are willing to try some new things. So we have our base menu, but it's probably going to always be evolving, always changing, always bringing in new things. And we're here to serve the people, and we just love doing it, and we love interacting with the guests, and that's a big part of how we develop our menu.
Great. So just for the record, the correct pronunciation of a gyro.
It's a gyro.
Gyro.
We'll serve you a gyro if you call it a gyro. But
Yeah, I make you at least try to say it.
I would much rather have a eat it.
Well, we're hammering it out as we go because we've really fallen behind at times because things are going so well so fast. I know it's a good problem, but it's still a problem.
Right.
Because everything's fresh, everything's. I think people just really appreciate it. They can kind of see what we've done here. Everybody comes in, has a little smile on their face, yourself included. I remember when you first came in.
Absolutely.
You're like, oh, it's really ethnic, but it's really got a modern flair to it. It's not. My going joke is every Greek restaurant you've ever been to is blue and white. Some 100-year-old guy owns it, and it's really boring, but the food's kind of good. And everybody I say that to thinks for a second, that's every Greek restaurant I've ever been to. We're not blue and white. We're not. Greek Street was the name I just thought. I kind of like the double E. You know, there's Greek Town, there's Greek City, I just thought Greek Street just had a bit of a ring to it. And then we put the decor of different streets in Greece, including graffiti in the streets. You know, so I think that, and then the food that my sister's putting out. Several customers have said you guys are an amazing 1-2 punch. Which I thought was kind of fun, is that the way I greet them, the way I love them, just you know, the hospitality, and then her fresh food comes out of the kitchen, you know. So, but as far as address and getting busy, you know, it's just we're streamlining the process. But you know, we're committed to freshness. You know, we don't have microwaves, we don't have steam tables of food. You know, we're not doing any of that.
That's great. And, you know, to piggyback just a little bit on what you mentioned about the Greek blue and white restaurants. And I've been to a Greek restaurant in Yokohama, Japan, and it was blue and white. Right. And there was a 100-year-old guy. Yes.
And when we said, are we going to do blue and white? My sister said, let's not do blue and white. I said, I don't know if you're allowed to own a restaurant, a Greek restaurant, if it's not blue and white.
I think it's written somewhere.
Yeah, we're breaking some rules.
We're burning rules, you know? Yeah. And I think that what's obvious to anybody that comes in here is we're truly passionate about what we do. I've had some fellow chefs ask me why in the world I would want an open kitchen. But to me, seeing the guests enjoy their food is what fuels me, and I think that's what fuels Peter. It's really interacting with people and watching them enjoy a meal. To me, there's nothing more motivating than seeing a smile on someone's face when he puts down the food. You know, that fuels me.
Yeah, everyone has said they get it, they understand why. I'm telling them we don't pre-make anything, we don't have a steam table, we're not labeling food from a steam table. But even so, I mean, we're talking about, you know, for lunch a 15-minute wait. When people are used to a dollop of rice for lunch and they get it in 60 seconds, we're not doing that. But it's not long. But we want people that, you know, our fries are hand-cut fries, we see salt and regular, they're not crinkle-cut fries. So, you know, the people that come in and appreciate that. All of our lunches are under $10. All of our dinners are under $20. So we're not you know, trying to be high priced. We want that little extra, that niceness, and we need customers to understand that. And again, we're not going to keep you here for 45 minutes for lunch, but it's not a 2-minute lunch either.
Understood. So how can people get a hold of you if they want to reserve a big party or something like that?
We've had quite a few of those actually already. Just give us GreekStreetCafe.com. It's our website. Just give us a call, and all the information is on the website. You can email us. 503-0620 is our phone number. Again, we want to host people. We want you to come in and have a blast. So we had a table of 20 come in the other night, and every 10 minutes they were yelling "Opa!" You know, it's like echoing in the air, and it's hilarious. It's fun. You know? Our music is actually a radio station pegged in from Athens.
That's awesome.
So it's live, you know, music that's playing in Athens right now.
That's awesome touch.
So people come in, they do all that, see the different colors. I'm having fun bringing the food, and then the food's good. We want you to have an experience here. We want you to, you know, we said we're going to Greek up this town. You know, over 55-star reviews, and we have been open 60 days.
Wow, not even 60 days.
Yeah, and we're closed on Sundays.
We're excited. We're excited to be part of the community. I just moved to Jacksonville, and
congratulations. I
really like it here. I think Jacksonville's got so much potential and a lot of growth yet to come, and we want to be part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, so you heard it. Now listen, if you like Greek food, no, scratch that. If you like food at all, you're missing out if you don't stop here. All right? So see you soon. Signing off. Ciao.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.